opens with Blaze's soldiers engaged in a fierce battle. Invisible telekinetic bullets tear through their ranks, dropping 11 men in moments. One soldier yells, "What are you doing? Blaze hired you." Before he can finish, another telekinetic shot kills him. Crow calmly replies, "I found a new client." He fires several more shots, eliminating even more of Blaze's forces. One surviving lieutenant activates a hologram communicator. "Blaze, Crow turned on us. I repeat, Crow." A bullet strikes him before he can finish. The hologram flickers as Blaze appears. "Lieutenant, can you hear me?" Crow picks up the communicator. Blaze glares at him. "Crow, what do you think you're doing? I paid you, and this is how you repay me? You threw away your payment for a girl you were supposed to retrieve. You failed." Crow answers without emotion. "Call me whatever you want. I really don't care," Blaze snarls. "There's nowhere in this universe you can hide. You, the girl, and that woman. I'll send everything I have. I'll kill both of you and take that child's abilities for myself." Crow replies, "You can send all the armies you want. It won't be enough to kill me. Or Zenoria." Blaze smirks. "Zenoria? Thanks for the tip." And when I get my hands on, Crow crushes the hologram communicator in his hand. The scene cuts to Zenoria and Grace aboard Crow's spaceship. Several days have passed. Zenoria leans back. "I'm glad this thing is on autopilot. I really don't know how to fly a spaceship." Grace nods. "Yeah, if it wasn't, we'd probably die a tragic death." Zenoria grins. "Hey, I can drive." Grace laughs. "You snuck aboard a ship to get here and barely survived fighting Crow. You can't blame me for thinking you're still new at some things. You really have to kick me while I'm down?" Eventually, they stop at a planet after running low on food. The world is filled with purple trees and violet leaves. "I can't wait to try some alien food," Zenoria says. Grace smiles. "The people here probably just call it food." Nearby, they spot a massive abandoned mothership, rusted and damaged. "What happened to it?" Grace asks. "Looks abandoned," Zenoria says. "Let's check it out." Grace hesitates. "Who knows what's inside?" "Relax, I've been training." They enter the wreck and discover a mysterious pod. A silhouette rests inside. Grace steps closer and accidentally touches a scanner. A tiny electric shock causes her to stumble, but her fingerprint activates the pod. The chamber opens. Inside is a cyborg named 7-3. 7-3 scans the room. He scans Zenoria from head to toe before announcing, "Male." He then scans Grace. A green confirmation appears. Fingerprint match confirmed. Zenoria folds her arms. "I should be asking who you are. You remind me of Astro Boy." 7-3 processes the reference. "Oh yes, an old television character. A synthetic child. I would rather be compared to Astro Man than Astro Boy." He explains that he is a cyborg with a data chip containing enormous amounts of historical knowledge from Earth. Zenoria blinks. "You're from Earth?" "Yes, where else would I come from?" After another scan, he confidently says, "You appear to be a young man." Grace bursts into laughter. Zenoria turns. "What are you laughing at?" Grace struggles to stop laughing. "I'm sorry," Zenoria sighs. "First of all, I'm female. Just because I have spiky hair and armor doesn't mean I'm a guy." 7-3 immediately replies, I understand now. You are a trans female. Zenoria nearly explodes. I am not a male. Grace comments, to be fair, your voice is kind of commanding. Zenoria starts reaching for her belt. To prove her point, Grace quickly stops her. Stop, you don't have to prove anything. 7-3 nods. I believe you. Please do not remove your clothing. Zenoria mutters, I'm 18, by the way. He studies her again. You do not appear 18, more like 15. Zenoria groans. Enough already. The conversation shifts. 7-3 explains he had been placed in stasis and does not know how long he has slept or what happened to those transporting him. Grace accidentally reveals that she and Zenoria arrived using a friend's spaceship. Zenoria immediately covers Grace's mouth. Shh, Grace whispers. Why? We just met this guy. He could be a professional killer. Grace reminds her that not everyone is bad. Zenoria immediately answers, trusting strangers is exactly how we ended up in that factory. 7-3 calmly interrupts. You know I can hear whispering. Zenoria stares. That's creepy. He explains his enhanced hearing. Finally, he says, if you possess a functioning spaceship, I will require it. Zenoria crosses her arms. No. I must continue gathering knowledge and eventually return to Earth. Without warning, 7-3 activates rocket boosters in his hands and feet, flying over both girls and knocking them to the ground. Grace shouts, Stop him, otherwise we'll be stranded here. Zenoria leaps after him, using telekinetic propulsion. I did not come this far, just to have some Iron Man Bucky hybrids steal our ride. She catches him in midair, and both crash to the ground. 7-3 fires lasers. Zenoria draws her white lightsaber and dodges. He attacks again, with rocket-powered charges. They exchange blows. Before either can finish the fight, Grace fires a pink energy blast between them. Enough! We don't have to fight. She looks at 7-3. You want transportation. Then at Zenoria. You want to keep traveling. So why not work together? Zenoria protests. He literally just tried to steal our spaceship. Grace replies, That's still better than killing each other. 7-3 remains silent. Before anyone can answer, a colossal mothership suddenly appears overhead. A powerful tractor beam engulfs the area. Zenoria, Grace, and 7-3 are lifted helplessly into the air as they rise toward the massive vessel. The episode ends on that cliffhanger.